next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Bisons of Columbus. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Columbus Ball Club entering play. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they're in a real groove of late, winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And how about that defense last week? They pitched a shutout, and it's really more...
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Now Jones. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now, the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep them at the end zone in this one.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And he's had a great season so far.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills. Here's White. And his throw is incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. He juked him. And one more time. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Titan football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They held them to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty smooth, and they give you a lot of misdirection, a lot of trickery. They were able to hold in there and stuff them.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This defense for the Titans, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. H.A. now up the middle. And taken down just shy of the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A play fake, now White. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bisons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Singletary trying the left side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Singletary again. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Jones able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Jones going to keep it on the draw. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hit.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. On now is the Titans punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's Austin. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now White. Right side, Thornton with it. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Play action. Here's White. And he gets this to Thornton. And he's brought down. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. To throw, White. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Columbus with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it 2nd and 7. A give up the middle to H.A. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 34. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's White. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. Tennessee offense set to go again. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
White. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
H.A. on 1st and 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Titans 8-yard line.
Now White. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's go, let's get that touch. Boys, you got this.
White on 3rd and long. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 8 yards out. And the Bisons are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. On the return, it's Jordan Lewis. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And the Titans first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
They'll look to throw again. This is Fant on the short completion. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Off play action. Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw again.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The Titans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, a run by H.A.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. White looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Darnell Savage on the coverage.
In motion, Hill. On 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Ojeda-Nwosu. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now Austin. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But what will be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now it's A-Chain headed right.
Shreds the tackle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. From the shotgun, here's White.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, White. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's White to throw on 3rd down. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. Out of the gun, it's White. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. White. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid from 10 yards out. And the Bisons continue to pull away here in this first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead is now 24. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now Jones. They'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's White. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Throw left side to Kincaid. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. White. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb from 4 yards out. And the Bisons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
To throw on second down, here's White. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back to throw. White being chased out left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
We both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now White. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now White from the gun on third down. Right side, Thornton with it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. White. He dumps it off to A-Chain. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Defense.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. To throw, White. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
1-yard line.
Back to throw. White. And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll be a big loss on the play there. An absolute disaster, really.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the 2nd half.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Darnell Savage there to make the tackle. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st down, Titans.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
A give, Singletary right side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They go right back to Singletary.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll give this to Singletary running right. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On now is the Titans punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again.
And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White. This to the tight end, Kincaid.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. White. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's A-Chain on the give, and he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
White on 3rd and long.
And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Jones off the bootleg.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
On now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch call for him made just inside the 35-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Off play action, here's White.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Columbus.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. White off play action.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And the Titans first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Buda Baker there on recovery.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
A play fake. Now White. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
They bring their punter out there now. He's been terrific so far. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Jones now on 1st down.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The offense on 3rd down, a pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he will have a Titans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary has played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Jones. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Uchenna-Nwosu able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
51 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. First down, they go back to A-Chain.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A-Chain here, they stay on the ground.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
White looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now White. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Running left, it's A-Chain.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
One more time with A-Chain.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
A-Chain is in for a touchdown.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.